5 Remastered is coming to Black Ops 3 Custom Zombies. If you guys don't know, Zombie Chronicles 2 is in some way, shape or form being made not officially by Treyarch but by the Zombies community on the Black Ops 3 Custom Zombie side of things. 5 Remastered, we've only really gotten one teaser of it, and I just wanted to break down what I would personally like to see within this remaster, and potentially we could see some classified things. You know, personally the one thing I would like to see is some of the side Easter eggs that classified had. I don't know if we're going to get Area 51, I highly doubt it, but the possibility's there. One of the things I want to see is, of course, the buff of the Winter's Hill. I think that's pretty obvious. You know, Black Ops 4's Winter's Hill, even though it wasn't the greatest thing compared to that of Black Ops 1, it was definitely such a huge improvement. And of course, some of the new areas as well. I mean, we only did get one new area within Classified, and that was really the server room. I'm pretty sure there was a Black Ops 1 mod where our server room was added, but it was cool to see that it was added in the official version of the 5 reimagining, that being Classified. So it would really be interesting to see. And of course, you know, if there's actually going to be a main Easter egg or not, because as you know, having a 5 main Easter egg would be cool. And the closest time we ever got to a 5 main Easter egg was a Black Ops 1 mod where you'd be going up against like Nova 6 crawlers, or like some mutant of Nova 6 crawlers, while going up against like a Panzer in the main second floor of 5. So it'd be pretty cool to see if a 5 Easter egg actually came into play, because as you guys know, the classified Easter egg was sadly gained to around 150, and you know that's good for high rounders and stuff. If you want to get some sort of Easter egg completion welcome for high rounders, so classified, it definitely sucked for, you know, the main Easter egg players, because they were hunting on that map just to figure out all you need to do is survive 150 rounds. But then of course some of the side Easter eggs I'd like to see, one of them probably being Project Scary. You know, it's kind of similar to the Giant where you're getting an Annihilator. This time you're actually getting the free Winter's Hill. All you need to do is unlock 4 codes around the map, and then boom, you have gotten yourself, you know, the one and only Winter's Hill. Another thing as well, I just realised there was another room added within the first floor of Classified, and that is where Dying Wish is, and I'm 100% positive that that was not added in 5, so that would be pretty cool to see that hop in there. And in general, it would be cool to see, because one of my favourite things about custom maps, whether it be remasters or new maps, I'm going to use Leviathan as a huge example here. Leviathan isn't canon to the Call of Duty Zombie storyline, obviously, but you know, Jaybird made it where if it were to be canon, it would take place after Ascension and before Call of the Dead, because in the end, the cutscene of Leviathan, it shows our characters teleporting into the trapped steel door in Call of the Dead, and then of course that leads us into Call of the Dead, leaving the Call of the Dead cast to help get the Golden Rod back, and of course freeing the characters from, you know, the steel door by teleporting to Shangri-La. So I would like to see how this 5 remaster will play out, because if they make it where there is some sort of ending, you know, to the point where we would have a good idea on what happened to the characters. Like, I've not listened to all the radios in the past or anything like that, so I don't know the official thing what happened to the 5 cast, but I would really be interested in seeing what actually happened to those characters, because honest to God, even though they were only in one map, and the same applies for the Shadows of Evil crew at this point, you know, it's a great set of casts. Like, you know, you have JFK, Fidel Castro, Nixon, even though no one gives a shit about Nixon in the other one, but you know what, the 5's such a huge underrated map. I totally understand the hates it gets, especially when at that time you had a map like Kino, you had the Thunder Gun, you had your Ultimus crew, you had a lot of shit, and when you put it with 5, it was kind of like, what the hell, like, what, you expect us to play 5 when we have Kino? Like, what? But now, of course, like, as times went on with Classified being released, and of course just zombies, you know, growing and, you know, evolutionizing, 5 is growing on some people, including myself. And yes, even though I did like 5, it wasn't really my top tier favourite map as well, but I really liked the characters the most. That was probably my favourite thing about the cast. And of course there are a bunch of things I would like to see in 5, like a Wonder Fizz, some side quests, a main Easter egg. I really would like to see a main Easter egg. That is the main thing, but aside from that, that's really it, to be honest. I know this was a short video, but I do want to incorporate a series where I'm breaking down every single Zombies Chronicles 2 map. Again, not the official Zombie Chronicles 2, this is the closest thing we're getting to Zombie Chronicles 2, and that's people making the remastered maps that haven't been remastered yet. Not remade, not reimagined, but remastered. And, you know, this is the closest thing we are ever going to get to it. So, you know what, please do go support all the people that are working on these remasters, like Transit, Diarize, Buried, 5, you know, we're getting some other maps, 9, Victus, even though it's not a remaster, it takes place after Tide the Tone if it was supposed to be canon. So you know what, I'm excited. But guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all did enjoy. If you guys did, please subscribe, leave a like, click the notification bell, also to the channel. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video live stream, and goodbye!
Prime Minister Castro, this missile crisis was the last straw. We almost blew ourselves up. Now, we invited you here today
In good faith.
in good faith to sort this thing out.
And why is he here? He lost. As I always say, forgive your enemies, but remember their names.
¡Viva la revolución!
Any last words, Mr. President?
Yes, Jack. Any superlative words of inspiration for our humble troops?
Do not pray for easy lives, my friends. Pray to be stronger men.